Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be going over my most recent sketchbook, so stay tuned. Alrighty, so you might have noticed that I like to switch up the colours of my sketchbooks every time, and that just makes it a little bit more fun. And the brand is Talon's Art Creation. All the links to my art supplies and everything are on my website, and they're easily my favourite sketchbooks that I've used. So starting off with a couple Invincible sketches. This was around the end of season 3. And then we've got Man Spider, a video which TikTok took down because of community guidelines. I'm not really sure why, but. And then we've got WhatsApp Mark, everyone's favourite variant. And then some Daredevil Born Again sketches, including the iconic bullseye scene.
When I was a kid, used to think it was God.
Punisher and Daredevil in his black suit, which we got to see a peek of in the set photos for season 2. And then we've got Charlotte Bowl in the recent Fantastic Four. And for this one I wanted to try doing an inverted sketch, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then we've got our shoe in for random comic book character of the month, which randomly blows up the max. Joel from The Last of Us Part 2. And then one of my more popular horror drawings, Mary from Sinners. Definitely one of my favourite movies of the year. And now we're heading into Music May, which is a challenge I set for myself where every day of the month I would draw a different music artist. And this is definitely one of the most fun and challenging drawing series that I've done. And it was really great to have everyone suggest which artist to do in the comments. And I would just listen to the artist that I'm drawing on the day, just vibe to their music and draw them. So yeah, can't wait to do this again next year, and I think it really improved my artwork during this month. It was really fun choosing the background colours, and I used Pinterest a lot for the references, and you can tell that I'm using a more realistic style in some of these. I really like how the TV girl one turned out, using the post-it notes for the colour. And I really tried to cover a wide variety of genres. And the Tame Impala one has to be one of my favourite backgrounds.
Mom spaghetti.
And my favourite overall has to be Tyler the Creator. And if you've seen the video, you know that I was actually at his concert, Chromacopia, on the day that I drew him. I really like the emotion in the Linkin Park one, and I experimented quite a bit with the lighting there. And on some of these days I did 2-in-1, where we've got Ice Cube and Eazy-E. And side note, that War of the Worlds film is a very hard watch. And some of these connect, like SZA and Kendrick. And for some of these shiny backgrounds I actually used acrylic paint pens. And for the final few days, we've got Kids See Ghosts, because Kid Cudi and Kanye are some of my favourite artists. And then we've got the GOAT, obviously, Michael Jackson, on the last day. And there's still a ton of artists which I'm sad that I didn't get to draw, but there's always next year. Spider-Man Unlimited, Wally West,
Your friends. New York is closed.
Chasm, Spider-Man, Gumball Spider-Man, Green Arrow, Ben 10. Really like how this one turned out, with one of my favourites, Swamp Fire, and Spider Canada, Deathstroke, Kobe Spider-Man, Hawk from Cobra Kai, Agent Spider, and then kicking off the Teen Titans drawing series with Starfire and Raven, Web Weaver, Cyborg and Beast Boy. And these Teen Titan drawings are very much inspired by Piccolo's designs. There's something so cool about drawing them in their casual clothes, and I had a lot of fun choosing what kind of brands or graphics they would wear. A quick red pencil sketch of the human spider.
Human spider, that's it? That's the best you got?
And then a zombie from 28 Years Later, a really great movie with a really weird ending. And then rounding off the most iconic Teen Titan members with Robin and then Red X. And I'd really like to know who's under the mask. Speaking of, there was a rumour that Ultraman was going to be played by Henry Cavill, and yeah, that didn't age well. A Cowboy Spawn ink sketch. Crypto, the super dog. And then here we've got a splash page of a ton of different variants. I'm really just trying to get down the list because I have a massive Spider-Man to draw list, since I'm trying to draw as many variants as possible. So yeah. And now we're expanding the Teen Titan drawing series into Young Justice with Wally West and Aqualad.
There's always going to be a lot of collateral damage.
And here we have Gamma Jack from the Incredibles universe, who is basically Homelander before Homelander. And I'll get back to him in a sec, but here we have Superboy and Miss Martian. And right here is when the dead supers from the Incredibles universe really start blowing up, because of a bonus feature on the original DVD, which included some very well voice acted audio files. And you can start to see the quality of drawings dip a little bit. But then I tried to redeem myself with Mr. Terrific. Spent a while on him using mixed media. Ending off the sketchbook with Marvel's First Family. And I gotta say, drawing this was fun.
Say that again?
It's fantastic.
And as a bonus, here's a David Corenswet Superman drawing that I did during Music May, which is why it's in a separate sketchbook. So yeah, that's it. And that is that for that sketchbook. On to the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, all of that. Comment down below. Really appreciate it. Thanks for getting me to 10k subs. Let's try and get to 20 now. And yeah, see you in the next one.